Wir sind hier, wir sind laut, weil man uns die Zukunft klaut. Wir sind hier, wir sind laut, weil man uns die Zukunft klaut.
If millions of children decide to school strike for the inaction of our leaders, then that is a clear sign that something is very wrong, and something is indeed very wrong. The global emissions are still rising, and we are still only scratching the surface of this emergency. So we will have to prepare ourselves to go on striking for a very long time, unfortunately. But most adults and people in power are still not listening to us. They say go back to school so that when you get older you can change something. Just the little detail that is going to be too late by the time we graduate, they leave out. They mock us, they lie and spread rumors about us, they threaten us, they hate on us, and they make up at least one new theory, conspiracy theory, every day. They punish us with fines, threats, lower grades and detention. Our future is being taken away from us, and the least they can do for us is to allow us to protest against that. Just imagine how these people will be judged in the future. To the adults who say we should be in school instead, we want to say, strike for yourselves then. Strike from work, go out on the streets, do something. We need you now more than ever. It is not our fault that it is like this. It is the older generations who have caused this crisis, not us. And yet we are the ones who are going to be most affected by it. In every decision the people in power take, they must consider what that decision will mean for future living conditions for all species, the ecosystems, and for us. They need to stop being unable to think beyond the next election or the next financial report. They need to dare to be uncomfortable and unprofitable and make those decisions that may not increase their popularity in the next poll. They need to stop thinking only about themselves. In a few weeks, school will end and we will all go on school holidays. But we must not end here. This is only the beginning of the beginning. In September, the UN will hold a climate summit in New York. In December, the United Nations Conference of Parties, COP25, will be held in Santiago de Chile. And these events are what we are going to have to focus on now, wherever we are, because this is pretty much where our future will be decided. Because by the year 2020, next year, the emission curve must have been bended steep downwards if we are to have a chance to stay below 1.5 or 2 degrees of additional warming. We will all have to do the impossible. The school strike will continue next year and the year after that. We will go on protesting and manifesting every Friday until the world is in line with the Paris Agreement. And we call upon the adults to join us. We need everyone. Are you with us?
Yeah!